on the internet, I just keep on seeing things about trans women in sports. There's been a lot of talk about it lately, and to the point where even Stephen A. Smith addressed it. There was a Sophie Cunningham thing. There was like a guy who's trying to put up money so that a bunch of WNBA players could face a fucking high school basketball team for $10 million.
Oh my God.
There's just been a lot of trans content around like trans women in basketball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Basketball specifically. So the first one that stood out to me, can you go to the picture of the trans woman who's from France? So there's a friend, put it on the screen, please. So there's a French trans basketball star that says she'd accept her WNBA opportunity. So French second division basketball standout Julie Tallart. Is that an L or a T? Julie Tallart said that she would welcome the opportunity to play in the WNBA if offered a chance, while acknowledging such a move is unlikely. Tallart, I think it says Tallart, yeah. Tallart, a 34-year-old transgender player for a Monaco Basket Association, said in an interview published this week that playing in the WNBA has been a long dream, but added, if they contact me, I won't say no. Tallart also said, you have to be realistic. I'm old and there are far better players than me. The 6'3" center is coming off a standout 2025-26 season in France's Ligue 2 Feminine, where Tallart led the league in scoring and rebounding and averages 21 and 20 rebounds per game. That's a fuck stat line, I'm not gonna lie. Yo.
Wait, leading the league as a center?
Well, she's a man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Just take that in. Like
centers lead the league.
Centers lead the league in scoring?
Yeah, if they're good scorers, like Shaquille O'Neal and shit. Like, you know what I'm
saying? Okay.
Niggas like Giannis and shit, you know.
So fair.
They be averaging 30. But yeah. So we're gonna see the footage of the player playing.
This?
That's footage of this player playing.
Oh shit. Okay. Here we go.
Point qui décoche sous les sifflets des Monégasques. Et la remontée de balle, il y a un 2 contre 1 à jouer là.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Eurostep. Sur le Eurostep. Elle a effacé Marie. On a vu Olga Tarasenko encourager ses troupes alors qu'on revoit
I was kind of expecting them to dunk still.
Sous les sifflets des...
It's unfair.
Well, that was very basic. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Seeing this person and the fact that they're 34 years old, I don't know if they would do good in the WNBA.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll do good. 6'3" sounds like, oh, they're crazy tall. No. In the WNBA, I guess that's like, you know, that's tall, but like Angel Reese is like, what, 6 foot, 6'1" or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's women who are 6'3" or taller in the WNBA. And I don't know if this person is skilled enough to dominate and be like the best player in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? But this type of thing did drum up conversation a lot about it. Like there was a coach that wore something encouraging trans women to be involved in sports, and she was a coach for the WNBA. I don't know if I have that clip, but X that out and let's go to the other ones.
Okay, X that.
Okay, skip that one, not that one yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's another coach. This is not even the same coach I was talking about.
Okay.
This is a different coach.
Okay.
In the regular season, but coming out of the break, one of the big news stories has been Sophie Cunningham and the protests for her and protests against her. And, you know, they had a national televised game today and Cheryl, you know, wore a shirt, and it's just a conversation. I'm wondering, just what do you think about it? Do you think that's good for the league? Does it detract from the basketball? Is it just noise? I'm just wondering what your opinion is.
I think, thank you for that question. I think just in terms of how I'm seeing it is, if I could answer with, like, for me, sports is about belonging. It's about inclusivity. It's about allowing everyone to be their authentic self. You know, I'm big on that just because I have been criticized for my height, for my ethnicity. I've been in those "you shouldn't belong here" many times. And for me, I don't want that space, especially Golden State, to ever feel like that. So I'm all about women, little girls deserving to play, and that includes trans women. So I'm all about inclusivity.
Thoughts? What do you guys think about that statement?
Yeah, like I said the last time, I think that trans women are their own category, and I think that the media is doing a disservice to women by including trans women into their own category. I think they're their own category. Women are their own category.
But that's a woman right there. She's a woman. She's telling you she don't give a fuck. You think that she represents the majority of women or not?
No, because you can also have an Uncle Ruckus, and we don't give a shit about his opinion.
Yeah, that's super facts.
How about you,
Super
Rooks?
facts.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, no, I just think it's an unfair advantage to be having men playing against women.
But what do you think about what she's saying about sports is about belonging? Sports is about inclusivity.
Then make a man and women league, a co-ed league where everybody plays together. Since it's about inclusivity, we include everybody.
Like, you can play against the man dem.
I actually have pushback against that.
No one's telling you not to play against the man dem.
Go be included there. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
There's nobody good enough. Like, not even close. Like, even the dunk in the WNBA game, it was just like, that's it. Like a rim glazer tap. Like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I actually like the WNBA. The more clips that I'm seeing from it, I'm actually considering watching more WNBA. It looks very like there's a lot of good narratives around this sport. There's less teams, so it's more interesting and it's easier to follow because there's less teams. And I love watching Angel Reese because she does, like, people discredit her, but she gets a lot of rebounds, like, historically. Caitlin Clark, amazing. Paige Becker's fucking, what's that girl on Caitlin Clark's team? She's mad nice. But yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
But the WNBA is mad good right now. What I don't like about what she said is that if it's all about inclusivity, then there should be no reason why, like, the separation with genders in the first place. There should be like, there's so many. It's so specific to even get into the NBA. It's so rare to even get into the NBA. I feel like if it's just all about inclusivity, it wouldn't seem like such an exclusive club to get into the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a reason why there is a WNBA. Exactly. And there should be, I don't think that, the only argument that they would have is that there's no woman good enough to play in the NBA. But is there a rule in the NBA saying that there can't be women?
I don't know.
Because why wouldn't that woman who's good enough to play in the NBA just be the Michael Jordan of the WNBA? Is there a rule saying that a woman can't play in the NBA? Because if there is, then that completely, like, that should be her fight. She should be fighting against women. Women should be able to play in the NBA if they're good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is facts. And then, you know, put it to the test.
Because then that's basically saying that no woman is good enough. So that shows that there is a biological advantage. But I'm not going to lie. I did read some things that show that after they take their hormone shit and everything, even that it really does limit them a lot. It does limit them a lot. I will give them that from what I've seen. It limits them a lot. They may have, like, yes, they have more bone density, more blood, more, like, different things. But it does have some effects on them that does not make them, like, an average male.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I will acknowledge that, like, it's not like they have the same ability as a man, the same strength as a man. You know what I'm saying? If you're on long time medication for these things, it does, like, it does fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And it does, like,
interesting.
Like, that's why they're able to grow facial hair, and they're able to, like, when they transition to guys, they're able to grow facial hair. They're able to do all the voice changes and shit.
I guess my thing would be to combat that is, like, we still have to remember that, like, the reason why they're playing professional basketball is because they've been playing basketball for so long. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you still trained with all of those same muscles, with all that same bones and blah, 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 this and that. It's like, yes, I understand what you're saying about, oh, there's a change in your...
You're right. I
blah,
agree
blah,
with
blah,
you.
blah, blah. But it's
you.
like, at the end of the day, it's still the same
You developed
human.
as a man for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? So I think it depends when they started transitioning. Because if you started transitioning at 30, nigga, you still have those nigga muscles, bro. So if you try to box out somebody, those are nigga muscles boxing out a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with Shorty. I do, like, you know, I have a soft spot for people, for girls who are just like, I just love everybody. Hey. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it, but you know, I understand that mentality.
You know what? I think that there could just be a trans league, because I can't imagine, like, the difference in strength.
You gonna watch that?
Huh?
You gonna watch that?
Nah, like, if it's all about playing, you know?
How many trans people, they don't have enough population.
Trans people, men plus the women.
A whole trans league?
Yeah, everybody.
To have
inclusivity.
Okay, first of all, the hoops would be atrocious to watch. It would be a shit show that we would all just be laughing at if it was only trans people, bro. I don't see that there's gonna be a bunch of sick trans hoopers that people are gonna actually watch that. It might as well just be a rec league, but then at the same time, you're gonna have, it's such a small population, you're gonna have to get trans people who are good at basketball from all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be
and then
sick.
you have to pay, but No one's gonna, bro. If people watch it, it's going to be a clown show. We're gonna watch it because it's a clown show. It's not gonna be like we want to watch decent hoops. So is that how they want to really represent themselves on a world stage? We're gonna have to get trans people probably globally.
Better than not playing.
Hey, better
Fam,
get to
they're not
practice.
gonna make enough profit for that to happen. It's not happening, bro.
Better get to practice. Better get
He
in
said
the gym.
Brittany Griner is getting postered. Bro, the fact that Brittany Griner is not dunking in, like not postering people, that says enough, fam. She's tall as shit, bro. Like,
Mad tall.
She should be postering niggas.
Yeah. Stephen A. Smith defends stance on transgender athletes in women's sports. ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith said Tuesday he is standing by his position that transgender women should not compete in women's sports, arguing that full support of Let's Get This Bread community rights and concerns about competitive fairness are not mutually exclusive. In a post on X, Smith wrote that he was not backing down from his stance, saying he believes biological men shouldn't compete in women's sports, while also supporting people's rights. He added that this position is rooted in what he describes as protecting women and girls, not hatred. Smith also criticized Minnesota Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve, questioning her decision to publicly weigh in on the issue after Reeve recently wore a Trans Kids Belong shirt and spoke about transgender inclusion during heightened debate surrounding Indiana Fever guard Sophia Cunningham's comment on transgender athletes in women's sports.
Stop it there. We don't need to read all of that.
Yeah,
There's a video of what he's saying. We did not need to read all that.
All right, now.
No, there's no video.
There is a video somewhere, so search it up if anything.
Okay.
But he says, I'm not backing down from this one. You can support people's rights and believe biological men shouldn't compete in women's sports. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. My issue isn't hate, it's protecting women, protecting girls, and asking why a WNBA coach chose to interject herself in controversy that would hurt the very league she's supposed to represent. Common sense still matters. That's where I stand. My full remarks are on YouTube. So he does have like a video version of him explaining this, but that's basically kind of what he gets at. So we don't need to watch the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
we don't need to watch the video because I found the video.
Yeah, if you want to watch it, do you guys care to watch it? There's just a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying, around this subject.
Yeah, I think we'll get to everything else, and then we can
send the video to the chat or whatever. So
it's there. It's the last one. It's the last link.
So let's hear what Boosie has to say about this, because like what is what is a trans rights and a trans conversation without knowing what Boosie has to say about this? We all know that, like how are we going to make decisions on the trans future?
If not for Boosie,
if he doesn't say anything, then like, is it even a real serious topic?
Is it a conversation? If he doesn't
that's like
in.
that Ja Rule shit. Like, you see that Dave Chappelle thing on Ja Rule? You don't know about that?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'll show you later. But Boosie said, "Please keep them Joanna mans out the WNBA. You was made a man to play against one. 100. Go try out for the NBA and match up against Wemby." At this point, y'all are hating on women's sports. Y'all go too far, and it's sad. These girls been playing against women their whole life. Just look at that girl from France. That's a damn linebacker. Straight pride.
That's fucked.
Do you guys agree with Boosie?
Yo,
I agree with him, but I think
he worded it in a very offensive way.
Very offensive way.
Yeah.
Old nigga OG Boosie.
Well, you go through some comments because it's always funny with Boosie comments. Hollywood Unlocked is also Jason Lee's platform, so there should be gay people on here.
Okay.
He's so obsessed with the LGBTQ community is crazy. You see? Yeah. This is funny to me that people get riled up over something that's not happening. Name me a trans athlete that's trying to enter the WNBA. Oh wait,
France?
We just fucking read one.
I wonder what the replies are.
We got to see the replies.
Oh, is there a ratio?
It doesn't matter. It's happening before in other sports, and it shouldn't have happened. So now it's being talked about.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah,
it's a trans from France that's trying to get the WNBA. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
Keep scrolling.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
So let's. Okay.
I'm gay and completely agree with him.
Okay.
When he's right. Well, being gay, that's the thing. I feel like being gay and being trans, they bamboozled us to make people think that they're fighting the same fight. They're not fighting the same fight. There's a lot of gay people who don't fuck with the trans shit.
There's a lot of gay people that actually get so irked by the fact that trans is even included
in LGBTQ.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get why. It's not the same thing.
It's not, because it's
not.
just like, it's like LGBT. It's like, yo, we're just here for the people that are lesbian, bi, and gay.
They're just like, I know what I like, and you don't know who you are. I'm sorry. No offense. That's fine. Yeah, let's move on. You want to read more or move on from Boosie?
Yeah,
I think we can move on from Boosie. I think we figured out that. Oh, this is another person saying got a strange obsession.
This is a gay comment section, by the way.
Yeah.
It is a very highly gay comment section.
Okay, this comment's funny. Boosie really got a strange obsession, and it'd be so random. By the way, I agree with him.
But but that is true, though. Once you say you agree with him, it takes the bias away, and that it's actually true. Boosie kind of is always on the trans shit, like extra heavy.
Yeah.
But I get why people will be passionate about it, like about like thinking that it's wrong, like that mindset. I completely understand.
I think if you have a daughter and you're trying to get her into sports, and then you have to
explain to her that, like, listen, there are gonna be some girls that aren't like you. Okay,
bro, fam,
that's fucked.
I have my daughter in soccer,
fucked.
and it's co-ed because she's such a young age. So I like for 4 years and 5, she's playing with boys, and I'm thinking this shit's not fair, bro. I don't like it, bro. Those kids are too damn rough.
Yeah,
like when there's a boy.
4 and 5.
They run faster. They kick harder. They push the girls over to run and go get the ball, bro. Yeah. And I get it that they're all young, so it's like it makes sense for their age. But at the same time, you can clearly see the difference in boys and girls. Yeah. Even just the personality difference is how most girls.
You said 4 and 5.
Well, she's 5 now. So
5
like
now.
the thing is, like, I don't know what it's probably like. Depends when your birthday is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so she's 5,
because like at a certain age,
they
like
switch
that,
it. Yeah,
they do change it up, but it's like
it might be 5, but it could have been just been 4-year-olds or something.
But like that is interesting to hear though, because it's like, I wonder at what, because it's like, how early can you really start your kid to play soccer, right?
Mad
and then
early, bro.
Right, and then it's like, okay, and then how long can they be playing co-ed, or how long can they just be playing like, you know, just the like their gender, whatever the case is, right? And at what point does it get to an extent where it's like, yo, my kid's not even really able to learn anything because the guys just dominate, like as having a daughter, or it's like, oh yeah, like my kid's a guy. But
I feel like they think about that, and that's when they start splitting the age groups. Because honestly, there are some whatless boys too. There's some whatless chubby boys who don't know what's going on, who just there because their parents are just walking around. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just run to the bench. They run to their parents and shit. They're like at 4 years old, nobody knows nothing about what's going on. They're learning how to listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter's learning how to stop the ball, put it on the ball. They do little drills. She actually improved. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But when they do the thing where they just let them play and they have to score and shit, there's this little Jamaican youth, this little black youth, bro. Yeah. He cheeses me every time. First of all, he picks up the ball with his hands too. Wow. So he's mad athletic and mad strong and bigger than the kids. And then he be cheating. So it's like my daughter's trying to pick up the ball. This nigga comes in front of her, pushes her out the way, and picks it up with his hands, and then goes, puts it in the perfect place to kick it in the goal. And they don't play goalies, you know what I'm saying? So just like, bro, you stop bulldozing my kid and stop handballing, and then the nigga's dad is on his phone the whole time. I want to be like, yo, nigga, go tell your kid to stop using his fucking hands. Yeah. Sorry, we're getting off track.
Hey, you know what? It sounds like it's time to switch up the league.
We're getting off track.
It's time to switch up the league, yo, because if it's something where you want your daughter to progress, and if you want your kid to progress in a certain sport, then it's like, you have to put them around the right players, because if they're around players that are just doing bare fuckery, the parents don't give a shit, the coaches don't give a shit, and you know what I mean?
They're 4 though, so it's like you can't. The coaches can only do so much. Like if the coach is saying, but if the coach is saying to a 4-year-old, okay, no hands, please stop using your hands, no hands, and the parent is there just on their phone. Like for me, if my daughter's using hands, I'm gonna be like, hey, she said no hands. You know what I'm saying? Part at that age, you have to be an involved parent. You can't just leave it all to a coach because they're so young, bro.
Right. So I guess a part of that is what I'm saying is like there are leagues out there that have that culture where the parents are genuinely involved.
Yeah, and they're paying more. So the parents are going to be involved because they're paying way more. They're like, yeah, my kid better be messy, bro. So Golden State Valkyrie star Gabby Williams, WNBA has some pretty girls. She might be gay. She might be a dyke, but she's pretty in the face.
She'd be fucking all the bitches I want to fuck.
She said, I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team.
Yeah, because you'll be fucking.
Damn.
Oh, she dumb fine.
Any team I've been a part of, obviously I'm not straight, but like I've.
Yo, shut up.
Holy fuck.
I feel like it's always been very inclusive for everybody, and I just think, like you said, the visibility and the resources have changed. So now we just see that word spreading a lot more. But I think the players' intentions have always been the same.
And so, what would you say are maybe some issues that remain for queer players in 2026?
I think it's trans rights right now is our new battle. That's what I think I was saying, that like the battles have changed.
Oh, yes.
You know, like our intentions have been the same, but now the environment has changed. We see trans people's rights being, you know, stripped away from them. There's a lot of discourse around trans athletes and what they can compete in. I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team anytime. I don't think it's a problem in the world. It's just another way to kind of attack trans people. You know, we've seen players like Lasia Clarendon.
All right, I've heard enough.
Wait. You know what's so interesting?
What?
Why is the conversation not also how do we get trans men into the NBA? Why is that not the conversation as well? Since it's all about
because they're not good
inclusivity.
enough.
So it's okay. It's all about the disadvantage, right?
So sorry to cut you off, but I do feel like it's a lot more of a common thing to see men that have been transitioning into women who are athletes who still want to compete at a high level, so they just compete against
Ain't no
women.
girl who is a girl going into a man and gonna compete in a high level sport and then outdo men. It's not happening. It's because of the exact point that we're talking about, us having a biological advantage. It all leads into the same thing. Her saying that she wouldn't mind having, I appreciate the competitive nature of being like, I don't care if it's a nigga, I'll still bust his ass. I appreciate that aspect of it, but everything she's saying, I don't like how they're framing this like an attack on trans people. I feel like you make the decision to be trans, you cannot have your cake and eat it too.
That's what I was getting to with my point. So as a trans man, you understand I'm never going to be good enough to be able to play in the NBA. So you just accept that. It's like, okay, that's the decision that I've made. That's it. But the problem is the men are good enough to enter that WNBA. So they're like, this is my shit. I want it.
Honestly, I don't even see an influx of trans basketball players who just like, yo, I want to make it. I don't feel like there's a lot of basketball players, like niggas who play ball and are good. I don't see a lot of those type of personalities wanting to turn into a girl. Part of the athleticism and the part of playing basketball is having a man body. All of that. If you're a real baller, I can't see a real baller who's been balling their whole life turning into a girl and then being good enough to play in the league. Like, nah, like you love basketball too much. You need your man body, in my opinion. So that's just not happening. But yeah, I feel like you need to understand the sacrifice with everything that you make. If you make the choice to become trans, you're also making the choice to withdraw in competitive sports at a high level. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing by being trans, and it's unfortunate. But that's just the reality of like, you chose that this is the skin you want to live in, and then there's sacrifices that you made with that, you know? So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yeah. If the trans men can do it, you guys can do it too still.
Yeah. So this actually compounds everything that we're saying. So today this came out.
Okay.
Today, Enes Kanter, he played for OKC, I believe. You know, I remember he was in the NBA. I remember this nigga. He was a center in the NBA.
Okay.
So former NBA center Enes Kanter, Freedom, who stands 6'10", has officially declared himself a WNBA prospect.
Oh my God.
He was selected 3rd overall in the first round of the 2011 NBA draft. I'm not gonna lie, when I see this shit, but you see why I had to keep on adding shit though?
That is so funny, bro.
Oh my God.
Careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
Wow. Shout out to this nigga, bro.
Go to the next slide.
Shout out to this nigga, bro. After careful
That's
consideration.
just him saying the same shit.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay.
Yeah, that's just him saying what he just said. Yeah, that's basically saying what he's saying.
Okay.
But you know what? I
Holy
respect what he's
shit.
doing because
He's making a point.
he's making a really, really great point. And I think that if he's able to enter the WNBA, it goes to show like the problems that they need to fucking fix.
They're not gonna let him do that. That will shit on their whole product easily, fam. He is 6'10", bro. He wasn't the best player in the NBA, but off strength alone, fam, like
Cook.
fam, women cannot beat men. The best women cannot beat the best men at basketball. They're not even close, bro. Like to the point where like I don't think that the best women in the world can beat an average high school prospect team, bro. And that's the next slide that we're gonna get to, you know what I'm saying? Because that is a conversation. And it's been proven apparently in other sports.
Yeah.
In like there's been multiple other sports where they have like tournaments or like experiments where the best females of those sports went up against mediocre males and they always got outdone. The fastest, like I seen a video saying that the fastest woman ever in like whatever year who set the record for the fastest woman ever, they said that like 1,000 high school males beat that same record this year.
Damn.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not fair. It's just like we have too much examples to show it's not fair, but it's not an attack on trans women, fam. Do your thing. Do your thing. But I have a daughter, and if she was in the WNBA and then something happened to her and it was a trans woman and she got more injured than she would have gotten from a normal woman, fam, equal rights, equal lefts. We're fighting, we're squabbling, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man to man, Joe.
Damn.
But this kind of disproves my point because people are willing. This guy's willing to put up $10 million. This nigga's obviously rich as shit.
Aggressive moves that I am undertaking here. And I'm 100% serious about this. And I'm going to share both of them with you. First of all, I will buy a WNBA expansion franchise as the primary owner of that franchise. I will bring them to my hometown where I do this show from, Nashville, Tennessee. I will pledge that 100% of my team will be trans. That will be men pretending to be women. Our entire coaching staff will be trans. That is men pretending to be women. We will not lose a single game. There are probably some games, Buck, where we will not even give up a single point. I will call this team the Nashville Balls, and I will become a dynastic sports owner. I will own a WNBA franchise. I will buy it, and I will play only men who identify as women. We'll wear wigs, we'll run around, do whatever we need to do to be officially classified as identifying as women. This is what they're now saying is permitted. I will do it. I will buy a team. I'll put my money where my mouth is. Secondly, before, Buck, you remember, I offered $1 million if the WNBA champ, which is right now the Las Vegas Aces, I believe, if they would play a boys high school state championship team of my choosing, I would give $1 million to the winning team. Buck, I will now give $10 million to the winning team. We will put this on pay-per-view. We will send all the profits, of which there will be probably tens of millions, to Tunnel to Towers, T2T.org, our good friends there, for mortgage-free homes for veterans, the families of veterans, first responders, police, people who have lost their lives defending this country.
Wow.
That's real nigga shit.
$10 million. I will wheel it out. I don't even know how much space $10 million. We'll dump truck it out, put it in the arena.
This nigga's rich as
high
fuck.
School team will get $10 million if they win the WNBA. They say that they're underpaid. They say that they're as good as men. Let's decide it once and for all. And I think you have to be hyperbolic to respond to the absurdity here, because if you are not, then they will just continue to chirp. They'll continue to talk. So I think you have to put money behind your words. I am taking them at their words, and I will put $10 million, boys high school team, state champ of my choice, versus WNBA, and or I will also purchase a WNBA franchise and only play men who identify as women, and that is the trans community in the WNBA. I've got...
Okay, wait. First, can we Google this nigga? How rich is he? Clay Travis Outkick? Can you Google him?
Clay, yeah.
Just
Clay Travis.
Clay Travis from Clay and Buck. American writer and lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, he's got money.
Okay, scroll down just a bit. Scroll down.
Television analyst and founder of Outkick.
Does he have a net worth?
Well, shit, the nigga went to Vanderbilt.
Can you Google his net worth?
He has books. Damn.
Because I'm just saying the way that he's talking is like he's letting his nuts hang on niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Net worth ain't real, by the way.
I know it's not, but it kind of gives an example of how these people perceive him.
50 mil.
50 mil.
Yeah.
So it's probably more than that.
Yeah, it's probably more than that. Because if he's talking about buying a WNBA team and giving away $10 million and shit like that, he probably has way more than that. But so what do you guys think about his offer?
Again, I think that it's a put your money where your mouth is kind of thing. It's like, obviously we both understand the absurdity of it, but if you're going to keep on your absurdity, then you also have to accept this absurdity of what it is that I'm presenting to you. Does that make sense?
I just think, that's 10 mil, fam. Even if you lose. Even if you lose, it's, hey, bro, like think about it. The winning team, is it the winning team get, what does the losers get?
He doesn't say.
Publicity? Nah, that's bad publicity. Okay, if you're gonna lose anyways, and then there's no. Now that I think about it, sorry, it took a while to land. You know.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Wow. So Outkick, the company he owns, is an
American sport.
Or he founded Outkick,
and Fox News bought it.
Owned by Fox News. That's fucked. You know how sick you have to be to have Fox News be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy you. That's fucked. Yeah. That's like, damn.
You chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much.